So the Republican Party, the RNC, just had their third presidential candidate debate for the Republican Party, or for the Republican nominee rather, and it was pretty interesting. Vivek Ramaswamy, I think, did really well. I mean, he really went after the RNC. He went after the chair of the RNC. He went after Ron DeSantis. He went after Nikki Haley. He really, I think, spoke to a lot of people. He got really good reactions from the crowd as well. Um, the line where he said that Nikki Haley was just Dick Cheney in 3-inch heels, I thought was really funny and also really true. He talked about Nikki Haley's financial situation, how she used to be completely broke, and then became a military industrial complex contractor, and now all of a sudden she's worth millions and millions of dollars. And of course, anytime there's a thought of war or should we get involved in this war, she's all in, because she's a war hawk, because that makes her a ton of money. I love hearing presidential candidates call out other candidates for their corruption, because more people need to know this stuff. And the more we know, the more information we have, the better decision we can make. Now, as good as Vivek did last night, or the other night, does he have a chance to beat Trump? No. Is he on the rise? Yes. Could he maybe potentially be Donald Trump's pick for vice president? Maybe. But this is Donald Trump's. He's going to be the nominee. I think even if he's in jail, which they're clearly trying to put him in jail, I think even if he's locked up, he's still going to be the candidate. In my opinion, what Vivek is doing right now is really good for him for 2028. He's not going to be the candidate, the presidential nominee for the Republicans in the next election. It will be Donald Trump. But in 2028, right, because let's say Trump becomes president, he can only do it for 4 years because he's already had a 4-year term, right? So if he does get in again, he is done in 2028 no matter what. Not to mention he'll be 4 years older. It's likely that this is his last chance anyway. So for Ramaswamy to kind of come in now, say I'm here, but I'm here to stay. I don't believe for a second that when he loses, will he drop out and just kind of leave politics forever? No. He'll be back in 2028, and honestly, I think he has a way better chance than any other Republican candidate to be the nominee. 2028 is the year that I think Ramaswamy could legitimately become president. Especially, maybe not become president, but he'll win the RNC nomination, in my opinion. Now, again, this is 4 or 5 years away, so a lot can change. But if he continues on this rise and he goes up and up, he'll replace Trump as the leader for sure. Ron DeSantis, Nikki Haley, you think those guys are going to gain the support of the Republican Party? Especially MAGA supporters, because they're a different kind of Republican. They don't like rhino Republicans like Ron DeSantis or Nikki Haley. So Vivek is going to be the next guy, in my opinion. So what he's doing right now is, I think it's excellent groundwork, setting himself up to be the potential president, but definitely the presidential nominee for the year 2028 for the Republicans. Now, again, it's a long time away. Someone else could come in that's maybe more popular or even more charismatic or intelligent or whatever. But there's a lot of things that Vivek has going for him. The fact that he's successful, the fact that he's got a lot of it. He could probably pay for most of his campaign, if not all of his campaign himself. He seems to have good moral character, a strong moral character. Seems to have good family values. I think a lot of people like his policies. Especially with foreign policies, and he seems like he cares about the middle class as well. He understands that America is failing, and you start, when you have a society, it's not going to be the rich people who fall first. It's going to be us who fall, and we're falling. If the middle class is completely destroyed, which it's on its way to being destroyed, then what do you have? You just have a bunch of rich oligarchs, basically. Well, I think that Vivek Ramaswamy wants to change that trajectory. I think he wants to restore the middle class just a lot like RFK Jr. wants to. Maybe I'm wrong. Maybe he's just another evil politician wannabe. It's possible. But he seems to be doing and saying some really good things right now, and I think his popularity is gaining, and I think it's going to continue to gain over the next 4 years. Definitely, again, let me know what you think in the comment section. I always love hearing your guys' response, whether you agree or disagree, doesn't matter. I will always try to respond to your comments as fast as possible. I look forward to reading them, and I'll be back shortly with another video.